Good morning students, my name is Abhishek Shaw. Today I am going to teach you a chapter which is called number system. So let's write out. Let's write number system. So you must have heard about number. There are different types of numbers. So in mathematics, let's start. The very first is natural number. Natural number. So there are different types of numbers. So among the different types of number, natural number is one of them. So all the counting numbers are called natural number. All the counting numbers are means the numbers which are used for counting, like 1, 2, 3. So 1 can be used for counting, 2 can be used for counting. So all these numbers are called, all these numbers are natural numbers. Just like, see, 1.5, 1.6, 1.7, these are also numbers. There are infinitely many numbers between 1 and 2, but these numbers, the numbers lies between 1 and 2 cannot be used for counting. Like 1.5, 1.6, 1.7, 1.8, these numbers cannot be used for counting. Like 1 and 2, there are in the same way, there are infinitely many numbers between 2 and 3, like 2.1, 2.2, 2.3, dot dot dot. But these numbers cannot be used for counting. That's why in the set of natural number, after 1, 2 will come, after 2, 3 will come, after 3, 4 will come. So that's why in the set of natural number, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, dot 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 dot. So, and what does it mean? Dot 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 dot. That's mean there are infinitely many, like infinity. There are infinitely many numbers which are natural, like 100, 200, 300, 1 crore, 2 crore. So we cannot write all the numbers, like, right? So 7 dot 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 means it is continuing. Okay. So there is no end. Like after 7, 8, 9, 10, then 11, then 12, then 13. After that 100, 200, lakhs, 10 lakhs, crores. So there is no ending. It will be continuing like that. Okay. So after that, a different types of number. Sorry. This was the very first natural number. Then second, whole numbers. So you should write numbers here. Numbers. Whole numbers. All the natural numbers including 0 is called natural whole number. All the natural number including 0 is a set of whole number. So here it does not mean that the natural number starts from 1 and ends with 7. And in whole number, it does not mean the natural whole number starts with 0 and ending with ended in 11. It doesn't. It means simply that after 11 there are infinitely many natural numbers. Whole numbers are possible, and after 7 infinitely many natural numbers are possible. But it is not possible to write all the natural number in this board. That's why dot 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 sign are used. Here only, here in the same way, here only, here also whole numbers. So after 11, we cannot write all the whole numbers here. So including 0, that's mean natural number starts with 1 and ending there is no ending, no end. And whole numbers starts with 0. So these are the two basic numbers. So now we are moving to the third types of number, which is integer. So should I rub this? I am rubbing this. Okay. So natural numbers 1, 2, 3, 4, dot, dot, dot. Whole numbers 0, 1, 2, 3, dot, dot, dot. Then we know that there are positive number as well as negative number also are also there. So like integers. So we know that 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, dot, 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 dot. So on the right side of 0, there are infinitely many numbers, many natural number as well as, and in the same way on the left side of 0, there are infinitely negative numbers are there. So if you move from 0 to the left side, you will find -1, -2, -3, -4, -5, -6, -7, like that only. And after 0, you will get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, dot, 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 like all the numbers like that. So this will make a set, and the set we will call integers. This is a set of integers. So all the numbers are falling to integers. So now, but minus 2.1 is not an integer. Minus 2.3 is also not an integer. Not all the decimals are integers. Okay? Only the whole numbers. Like if we put a negative sign, if we put negative sign if before any natural number or before any whole number, it will make integers. Like 3 is a whole number. So if we put negative sign, so minus 3 is an integer. 4 is a whole number. So if we put a negative sign, so it is an integer. So we know that 2.1 is not a whole number. So that's why minus 2.1 is not a integer. So now so we have ended integers also. Now rational numbers. Rational numbers. So we know that any number that can be expressed in the form of p by q is said to be is called rational numbers. Like any number which can be expressed in the form of p by q, where p and q belongs to integers, but q must not equals to 0. What does it mean? That any number which can be expressed in the form of p by q, which can be written in the form of p by q, where p and q belongs to integers, this is a sign of belongs to. That we can take for an example. Here is a place we can write here also. So just like p by q, okay. So let's take any p and q belongs to integers. You can take any integer in the place of p. Any integer you can take. Like I am taking a positive integer 4, and I am taking a negative integer -3. So 4 by -3 is equals to -4 by 3. So this is rational number according to the definition of rational numbers. So in the same way we can take both p and q positive like 3 by 2, and also we can take p and q both negative like -3 -4. See, you must have noticed that the numbers which we are taking, which I am taking, all the numbers belongs to this set. All the number belonging to this set. Like p, I am taking the value of p. See p. So p equals to -3 and q equals to -4. So this p equals to -3 and q equals to -4. The p and q both belongs to this set integers. Like p equals to -3. Q equals to -4. -4 is also there. So p and q both are negative. So it will give you a positive rational number. So by the way, but q must not equals to 0. Q cannot be 0. Like you can take p by q. P can be 0, but q cannot be 0. Like 0 by 4 can be taken, but 4 by 0 cannot be taken or cannot be a rational number because q cannot be 0. Here it is not written that p cannot be 0. You can take the value of, you can take 0 as a value of p. So p equals to 0, but you cannot take the value, you cannot take the 4 as a value of q. So q equals to 4. We have taken. So this is a rational number. 0 by 4 is a rational number, but 4 by 0 is not a rational number. We will discuss it later. So what does it mean? So now I am doing this. Now again, first, second, third, fourth, and fifth. Irrational numbers. Irrational numbers means simply, it is very simple. The numbers which cannot be expressed in the form of p by q. We call it irrational number. Like root 2, root 3, pi, okay, dot. There are these numbers cannot be expressed in the form of p by q. So that's why it is called irrational number. And we will discuss in the next video why root 2, root 3 and pi are irrational numbers. Okay. So these are the set. Here it is. So now we are going to conclude it. We are going to summarize it. Okay. See, if this is a circle and this is a set of natural number and this is a triangle and this is 0. So this under the triangle, this is a whole number, set of whole number. Because, one second, I am again copying this. One, two, three, four. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Second, this is a circle. Circle represent natural number. Circle represent the set of natural number. Triangle represent the set of whole number. This is triangle. square represents the set of natural whole and then integers. Pentagon, pentagon is a pentagon is a shape which has 5 sides. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The polygon which has 5 sides is said to is called pentagon. Pentagon represents rational numbers. And then hexagon. Hexagon means the polygon having six shapes, 6 sides. Like this is circle, natural number, triangle, whole number, and this one circle. Sorry, square. Square is a natural integers. Like again we are discussing y is like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, dot. That's mean all the natural numbers are inside the circle. So that's why circle represent natural number. But 0 is not there. So that's why we cannot say that 0 represent natural numbers. So 0 is there only. That's mean inside the circle, in the interior part of the triangle, all the natural numbers are there in the interior part of the triangle. That's why triangle represents whole number. And apart from that, all the negative numbers are there, like -1, -2, -3, -4, -5, -6, dot. That's mean inside the circle, inside the square, all the integers are there, like -1, 0, 1, 2, 3, all the numbers are integers. And pentagon, that is, this is pentagon. So pentagon represent rational numbers, like 2 by 3, 1 by 3, 2 by 4, 5 by 7, 8 by 3, all the numbers are there, dot. And now hexagon. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. This is hexagon. So hexagon represent irrational numbers, like numbers like 5, √2, √3, dot. Thank you. That's all. Thanks for watching, and we will discuss it later and deeply about these terms. If you have any doubt, don't forget to comment and don't forget to like my channels and don't forget to share and subscribe. Thank you.